These privileged Hollywood entertainment types are really something. Beyonce didn't reference the Black Panthers to bring about some kind of positive change. She did it to get attention. Good for you. You made headlines. You, just like President Obama, Jada Pinkett Smith, Al Sharpton, and so many others, just can't let America heal. Just can't let America heal.
You are surely mistaken. See what it says? Your husband was a drug dealer. Worry about that. You are surely mistaken. See what it says? Your husband was a drug dealer. Worry about that. Okay, let's open up with Jeremiah 6. I want to touch on the origin of Black History Month. Let's go to Google, please. Let's go to Google and look up Black History Month. And y'all gotta let me know when is, hey, Abby, when is Latin History Month? When is that? They just made that thing up. When is that one? September. We're gonna talk about y'all in September, so y'all got a few more months. I want to read briefly about the origin of Black History Month. Some of you in here may or may not be familiar with it. You young ones, I know you definitely are not familiar with it, so we're gonna read it for you. It reads, Black History Month, also known as African American History Month in America, is an annual observance in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom for remembrance of important people. It says for remembrance of important people and events in the history of the African diaspora. Black History Month is a month of remembrance of important people and events in the history of the African diaspora, as they call African diaspora, but we know it's Israelites. Precursor to Black History Month was created in 1926 in the United States when historian Carter G. Woodson and the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History announced the second week of February to be Negro History Week. This week was chosen because it coincided with the birthday of Abraham Lincoln on February 12th. And of Frederick Douglass on February 14th, both of which dates Black communities had celebrated together since the late 19th century. Okay, see where it says Black History Month, 1976. So I went from Black History Week, now watch what it says here. The expansion of Black History Week to Black History Month was first proposed by the leaders of the Black United Students of Kent State University in February 1969. The first celebration of the Black History Month took place at Kent State 1 year later, February 1970. Okay. Right. So now, watch this. Let's go out of here. So we see how it started. It went from Black History Week to Black History Month in 1970. I want to take us to the article on Beyonce. Give me the article. Daily News, music. Here's why Beyonce haters are wrong. Protesters are planning an anti-Beyonce rally due to Super Bowl performance. All right, I'm going to read the article, Daily News. It may be time for America to tweak its fundamental tagline because the land of the free, the home of the brave, no longer fits. In the face of the mounting criticism of Beyonce's Super Bowl performance on Sunday, it sure seems like America has become the land of the amnesia patients. On the 50th anniversary of the founding of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, its original name, Beyonce crashed Coldplay's Rainbow, its stage to deliver a message. People of color are tired of being killed, tired of being shortchanged, tired of having their feelings being mocked by the very demographic that continues to hold them back. The picked out afros, the all-black attire, the militant garb, and song to match. If you listen to the lyrics, she talks about people don't like our nappy hair, our wide nose, breathing up all the white man's air, you know, things like that. The lyrics was okay. The picked out afros, the all-black attire, the militant garb, and song to match had some viewers asking why the NFL allowed Beyonce to make the radical chic. How quickly we all have forgotten the pain in this country has inflicted on people of color and continues to do so today. The land of the shortened memories empowered police to sick dogs on innocent people and spray them down with powerful water hoses simply for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. This great America barred its deep-complexioned citizens from riding in the front of the bus and using the same water fountain as others, among countless other outlandish inequities and indecencies. The revolutionary group born in Oakland, California in 1966 by Huey Newton and Bobby Seale provided demands for the improvement of life for black people, a radical list that included freedom, number one, number two, that's radical, number two, full employment for black people, number three, decent housing, 4, education, 5, end police brutality. Well, yeah, that's radical. I thought that was just, normal for people. Beyonce and other public figures have remained silent on this issue for far too long. I'm going to read that again. This is why I said to y'all what I said earlier. Beyonce and other public figures have remained silent on this issue for far too long. But now that she has a child who could easily become the next hashtag victim, Miss Carter has chosen to speak up. And for that, she's being called a racist and anti-police. But ignoring the points of her halftime show and a video of her new song, Formation, is its own form of racism. And racism comes from fear of the unknown, which should be expected in a country where even something as simple as Black History Month lessons in school is under fire. People fear what they don't know, and they don't want to learn, so the fear grows. Now, it is a grave misconception that Black Panthers promoted the killings of police. Let me read that part again. It is a grave misconception that Black Panthers promoted the killings of police. That's accurate. They did not promote it. Just as it is so that Black Lives Matter means every other life doesn't. Exactly. Black pride, the message Beyonce was trying to convey, means being proud of who you are, what you look like, and where you come from. Black people with our full lips, kinky hair, dark skin have been called ugly, ignorant, and undereducated for so long that there wasn't a better stage for this type of moment. The symbolism of Queen Bey's efforts missed some people, and that's because the message wasn't for them. Now, that's some heavy stuff right there. I wanted all that to show you the hypocrisy of Black History Month. The thing she did during the NFL was about Black History Month. Folks got angry. They said, why didn't she do a march on Martin Luther King? She didn't choose to do Martin Luther King. She chose the Black Panthers, who was Malcolm X, right, because they formed the X. And folks went crazy. Your friends at work went mad. Now I want to show the next video with the woman commenting on Beyonce. Tomi Lahren to Beyonce. I don't know, Tomi, however you say the name. The shul. See what it says? Your husband was a drug dealer. Worry about that. Some of y'all think the woman is not in cahoots or in league with her man. You are surely mistaken.
Just can't let America heal. Just can't let America heal. First it was hands up, don't shoot. Then it was burning down buildings and looting drugstores, all the way to Oscars So White. And now even this Super Bowl halftime show has become a way to politicize and advance the notion that Black lives matter more. This isn't about equality. This is about ramrodding an aggressive agenda down our throats and using fame and entertainment value to do so. Beyonce, really? What is the political message here? What is it they are trying to convey here? A salute to what? A group that used violence and intimidation to advance not racial equality, but an overthrow of white domination? The Black Panthers, for those who don't know, were critical of Martin Luther King's non-violent civil rights movement. They didn't believe in change through peace. They promoted violence instead. So congratulations, Beyonce. You made your statement. You should be proud of yourself. The Super Bowl, the most watched event on television. A game that brings Americans of every color, background, and political party together. A game where Black fans cheer next to white fans. A game where teammates work together as one, regardless of race. A celebration of diversity rooted in a common bond. But forget that. These privileged Hollywood entertainment types are really something. Beyonce didn't reference the Black Panthers to bring about some kind of positive change. She did it to get attention. Good for you. You made headlines. You, just like President Obama, Jada Pinkett Smith, Al Sharpton, and so many others, just can't let America heal. Keep ripping off the historical Band-Aid. Why be a cultural leader when you can play the victim, right? Guess what, Beyonce? White people like your music too. White people buy your songs on iTunes, memorize your lyrics, and admire your talent and beauty. Little white girls want to be like you just as little black girls do. But instead of recognizing that, you would rather perpetuate the great battle of the races. Your husband was a drug dealer. For 14 years, he sold crack cocaine. Talk about protecting Black neighborhoods. Start at home.
So her and her husband got their little Negro wake-up call. So they said, why don't you let America heal? You are surely mistaken. See what it says? Your husband was a drug dealer. Worry about that. You are surely mistaken. See what it says? Your husband was a drug dealer. Worry about that. During Black History Month, it's about remembering all the great Black leaders that rose up. Doesn't that fit Huey Newton and Bobby Seale? Yes, they were great Black leaders. Doesn't that fit Malcolm X? Yes. But they don't want that. They want you to remember Martin Luther King's nonviolent. Don't stand, she said it, don't stand against white domination. How dare you?
Did y'all hear when she said that? She said, do not fight white supremacy. That's what she was really saying.
That's what she was saying. That's exactly what she was saying. You are surely mistaken.